Well, I think I'm live, but I don't know. Hmm. Well, I still don't know what I'm doing. I guess I'm live, everybody. I can't see the chat. I am so new at this. This is crazy. I am have to go get me a tutor. What's up, Thompson? All right, I'm live. How about that shit? I ain't as dumb as I used to be. Appreciate you coming, brother. This is a gonna be a short one. I'm gonna give it a little while, let folks come in and say hey and drop a like and see how goofy I look tonight. Nitro, love you, man. Glad y'all here, of course. Still live, but got you up for watch time, bro. Cool deal, Pickle. I was watching you on the TV in there. I seen your medals. Seen y'all talking about Black Hawk Down. Uh, saw Sergeant E5. Cool looking motherfucker. Hey, John, how you doing? This is crazy, man. I thought it'd be a little different, but I'm learning. Do enjoy it. So y'all best get ready, cause I'm gonna be live and I'm gonna figure out some shit to make it fun too. Might write me a bunch of jokes and shit. Had to talk to the Sarge to get him to drop me some. He should do that for a living, cause he is one funny ass. Mom and Marines and Army mom, glad to have you. Y'all some great people. Uh, Gonna give Freaking a shout out. There he is. Just as I was thinking about him, cause that's where I'll be going once I leave here. And I get some counterpart, cause I know I'll be a lot funnier with other people around me. Probably funny looking. I ain't got used to the camera yet. Still learning. It took me like 5 minutes to figure out what I had to do because it kept sending me back to the same screen and I couldn't figure it out. It sucks being old, not knowing shit. My grandkids could probably do this shit 10 times over. Had to get them in on it. Hold in. Have to share you out. No doubt, brother. No doubt. Appreciate it. Hey, Hannah. I knew you'd be here. That's one of my best supporters right there, y'all. Any of y'all ain't subscribed to her, you need to subscribe to her because she will support you. She will give you positive support. Won't be none of that negative stuff. I ain't met nobody better out here. Now you got Marsha from uh, Mayhem and Miracles. She's another great supporter. She helps people grow their channel. She tells people the ropes, and she'll feed you nothing but good information. It's like all these people here. You know, I got lucky and I got some of the greatest supporters and YouTubers on the job, and y'all make it a lot of fun every time I'm here. That's why I keep coming back. You know, a lot of people could take lessons from y'all and know what's going on, but some of them ain't like that. They just goofy. They think they understand something and don't understand nothing. It's all about people, man. You take care of your people, and your people take care of you. And all my time, that's what I've learned. What's most valuable in this world are good people. And you can make people be good people by being good people your damn self. You know, life's about loving folks. Love is the way. Hate won't get you nowhere. Anger won't get you nowhere. Those are things that'll tear you apart. You fill your life with good people. You love those good people, and you'll go far. And you'll enjoy it along the way. And when you get to the end, you won't be lonely like an old dumbass like me. I got lucky. I get my second chance. You know, I screwed up when I was young, and getting a little blurry here. There we go. That looks better. Do I look like a nerd, y'all? I feel like a nerd every time I look at myself. But ball busting gets all the laugh. This is true. This is true. We talked about that on Nitro's show tonight. You know, there's ways to go about it. If you can carry yourself like an adult, do it like an adult, it'll make it. Those people that just do the bickering back and forth, just running for the drama, that's just crazy. They think they understand something, but they don't. The drama is part of it, but you got to carry yourself in such a way as to make it enjoyable. To sit there and calling people names and making fun of folks, that's not it, you know. But let's go in here and meet the rest of the crew. Give y'all a little peek at everybody. We got Duke holding the door shut here. Let's take a old peek at old Duke here. Get on the camera there, buddy. Come on, don't be camera shy. Say hey. Hey, hey, Dookie. Come on now. Say hey. Hey, hey, buddy. And he's mad at me. I need to take him out. So that's what I had to do after I drop off here before I head over to the freaking show. Give Mama a quick little peek out. Yeah, y'all see that look on her face? She's like, get the hell out of my face with that shit. I get that a lot. But it's understandable because I am a huge pain in the ass. But that woman right there is a rock. She is my rock. Just like my dog is a pebble. He's a rock too. Just a little rock. Oh, wait a minute. Let's see. See, I tell you, got y'all on TV. How about that, Nitro? You see yourself on TV? Mute that down. Yeah, hopefully, like next time I'm up, I'll have some artwork to show out. I have a few more that y'all haven't seen because I can carve as well. Actually, I could show y'all one I'm in the process of doing for my granddaughter. I still need to get back on it, but I need good weather for that. And I don't criticize it because it's a little rough right now. I can't get it. The light ain't real good. That's one of the things we got bad here is bad lighting. It's either too bright or not bright enough. But that one's hard because that's coming all straight out my brain. Now, if I got a subject that I can paint or draw or whatever, it's easy. I can copy it like a damn copy machine. At least I hope I still can. My eyes are fading on me, so who knows? I might have pissed that one away too. But either way, I do enjoy YouTube. All of you good supporters, good people out there. Let's see, there's Terry Charms Life and Beyond. Glad you could make it. Uh, there we go. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. She's pretty. That must be my mom, 'cause Duke is a boy, and I mean he's a boy for real. He just had his rough boy troubles. He had what that is called testicular distortion, where his little balls got tangled in a knot. That scared us up pretty bad. Backwoods, good to see you, Backwoods. Let's see if I missed anybody. Like I said, all this is new to me. Oh, you guys are here already back on here. Y'all talking, chatting too fast for me there. All right, all right. I think I got everybody. Well, next time I have something of a script or something along that line, so I'll have some notes anyway. Kind of weird because I'm looking down trying to read the chat and see what I look like, but I need to be looking up there where the camera's at. I look all crazy and shit. But it's gonna be fun. That's what I'm looking forward to having. It's fun and sharing good times with good people. That's the best thing I found on YouTube. How you doing, Ultra Mega Patriot for Life? I'm surprised to catch you here. Hadn't informed you, but I guess you caught my notification. That's cool as ice. Like I said, the people know who I think are good around here because I'm always up in their lives and their chats. Y'all some wonderful people. I was actually very surprised to meet this many wonderful people in here. Because when I first come in, I hit the auditing community because that was what I was primarily watching at the time. Because I like NC Tyrant Hunter, Jeff. That man rocks. He does it, keeps it real. He ain't no punk. He keeps it in their face, but he knows his shit and he don't step out of line. There are some good people out here we could learn from, and I hope to meet more of them and share them out and help their channels grow and explode. I personally don't have any really aspirations for my channel. If it grows, that's great. If it don't, I'm still gonna have a good time. For all of you that support me, I'm gonna continue to support you, and I will get better. This is proof. I've already improved. I got on YouTube live, but I still don't know how to do shit on here. I think I can flip my camera around. Yep, camera's all messed up. Got my finger over it. It's all smashed up and stuff. My room is a mess, so y'all don't look at that. I got a bunch of stuff in here to clear out storage. All right, Fred G. Dante. Hello, brother. How you doing? That's another good supporter right there. I enjoy watching him. You should see him sing the Barbie song. It is amazing. I want to do some collaboration with him and get us a filter, and we'll both do the Barbie song together. And I guarantee it will get us more viewers and some damn laughs. That whole community that started off met up with Mayhem, and like I said, she is just an awesome supporter. Uh, I guess I took a little too long going live, but she might pop in here. She's one of those pop around people supporting so many. So if she ain't here, I'm obviously certain she's supporting somebody somewhere else. Um, can y'all hear me real good, or am I mumbling too much? Hustle. I can't remember where I met you at. Uh, Drop a comment. If I ain't subscribed to you, I will definitely subscribe to you. The comments, while it usually it helps the channel grow, it helps me in my old ass age remember who is supporting me. That's the reason I ask people to leave comments, because I've subbed so many people, it's crazy. I went down through my list. I was gonna count them today, and the one that was funny was um, fella went live today, and I had went down and it. I got to the number 100, and the guy that I was going to live next, he was the number 100 on my sub list, and that's kind of weird. Weird little things like that trip me out. So uh, it's a trip. I see a lot of trippy things. I actually think I'm a little bit psychic. You know, I believe in strange shit. I believe in karma. Karma is a strong force. I actually think I know what drives karma, but I'm not gonna tell people. I'll tell good people because it's a power. Karma is powerful. I see it in action, and I think I know how to make it work for you, against you, for people, against people. But I don't want to work it against nobody, so that's the reason I'm gonna make sure I only tell good people, and it mainly to be keeping karma flow in the right direction. It's about energy. It's about emotions. It's about what's in your heart. Because believe it or not, we are more than what we see. I've told lots of y'all this. You can't see air, but you can't live without it. There's so much in this world we don't really understand. So, y'all stick with me, and we'll learn a bunch of shit together. All right, let's see. I want the manga for life. Right on, like the channel name. Much respect. Now, anything, if you really want to know who I am, you can look into my channel and my motif or the underlying description tells you what's going on. That's what I mean. I want to be around good people. Don't want to be around bad people. I'm not going to put bad people on blast. in a good context or a bad context, because as YouTube works, you say bad things, it'll feed that drama shit. I'm not gonna do it. You know, I'm not giving them no airtime on my channels because it's garbage. There's enough strife in this world, and if people can't see the truth in the fact that the more trash you bring in and the more trash you throw around, the more trash your life will be. People, that is one part of karma, I tell you. When you do dirt, you gonna get dirty. Simple as that. If you do good shit, good shit's coming back on you. But I've seen some funky stuff in my time. I've had some bad dealings. Me and my mom, we've been evicted 4 times in this town. That's why I hate this town. Not the people, it's the mentality, and the dog eat dog mentality is real hard around here. If you are not well off, they will eat you up, spit you out, and kick you to the curb. So surround yourself with good people. You see someone who's a good person, somebody who's got a following, more than likely you can go in there and tell that they're good people, and you can pick up their habits and make them your habits, and you'll be good people. You know, you grow by watching those who are bigger than you. You know, just like children, and people don't understand. We're all children. You know, the only ones that I consider totally grown, they're in the grave. That's part of life. That's the next step. Ain't nothing to be afraid of, 'cause we're all gonna die. But it's good to be ready for it. Prepare yourself for it. Like I said, this camera is really whooping my ass. 'Cause it looks like I'm stoned out of the bone. But actually, I'm on a sober kick right now. You know, I think it's gonna do me some good to stay sober for a little while and get some shit in right perspectives. But let's see. I think I'll go for about 2.5 more minutes. We'll shut it down at 20 minutes. I got me 9 people in the house, 13 likes. Now I see what all y'all looking at when y'all doing lives. I don't have no idea when I'm on a panel what any of that shit is unless I'm jumping around and asking questions. And I don't usually remember the right questions asked all the time because my mind usually runs about 110 mile an hour and the speed limit's 55. But like I said, I'm a crazy person, just a little bit. Give you an idea. When people talk about they multitask, I really multitask. 'Cause look, I be playing video games at the same time I'm watching TV and on the damn YouTube. It takes a lot to keep this brain simulated. If I ain't got one or two of them, I'd feel like it's a hole. So, for all of you that been out there with me and supporting me and sharing your lives with me, I love you and I'm glad I met you. You know, any of you ever need anything, if I got it, you can have it and I'll give it to you with an open heart and won't expect shit in return. Because I'm not here for shit. I'm here for people. Like I said, told people all day today, life is about people. Money, treasure, it's people. That's your treasure, you know? And if you can't see it, well, that's your loss. Let's see, Natasha. Hello, Natasha. Um, don't got my glasses on, so I got to do a little squinting and shit going on here. Go 15 more minutes. Cool deal. 15 more minutes, man. I'm coming up on 20 minutes, man. I probably sat there for a couple minutes, didn't know what the hell I was doing. YouTube is not for the damn old, I'm telling you. If your ass ain't damn technologically literate, you are going to have a hell of a time. See, look, I keep moving the camera in the wrong direction. Like if I mean to go left or go right, it just messes with me, man. But I love it. Let's see, money is very temporary. People stick with you for, yeah, 15 more minutes. All right, okay, y'all pushing me here. God bless and good afternoon to you. That is Quiet Listener. Wow, that's some deep shit there. That's how you come into a chat blessing people. And I am a God fearing person. I think I've had some insights in God. I share them out as much as I can. My most recent one was about how when Jesus was here, he was talking about you don't need churches, you don't need temples because you are the temple. When two people come together and they're sharing in that fellowship and that love, that's church, you know. And of all the topics on this planet, that's the best one. Because I've studied a lot of different people in my time, and Jesus Christ is about the only one I ain't never found no dirt on. You know, if that don't tell you something right there, well, you just thick. You need to get back in school and learn how to learn. Yep. God. Fat fingers. Yeah. Well, try clumsy fingers and a cracked up screen. Let's see if I can show you how cracked my screen is. I had this phone less than 12 hours, brand new, and dropped it and smashed it. Let's see. See how smashed up that damn screen is? That's right in my damn keyboard, too. It's all chunks coming out and shit. It's crazy, man. I got buzzard luck, but I enjoy it because it's more, more determination to get through this shit. Because, like I say, what don't kill you will make you stronger. And if you think I'm weak, come try me. I've been through some rough shit, and I've learned some hard lessons. And the beauty of my learning is I'll share it with anybody that's got an ear and willing to listen. Uh, like I said, this is the part I knew would be hard. It's just sitting here and talking. Y'all, I'm old too, Dennis. Well, you're only old as you feel. To be honest, I still feel like I'm in my 20s. Um, I'm 53, of course. But I like to say that I'm celebrating my 24th 30-year anniversary. uh, but there's other good communities out there. I'm going to give a shout out to Rescue. He's a good ass community to go to. There's a bunch of loving people up in there. There's some characters up in there, but they're all good people because, like most people are catching on, you got to weed these trolls out and get good people in your chats. And about all of y'all got that figured out, So it's like making a pretty picture where you use and connect the dots, you know. 58 here. Oh, I was gonna say ain't no way 58 people, 58 years old. All right, I got you. I got you. Like I said, I'm about to go back in there and find out who some of these people are. I don't know if they scrub. Granny boy fishing, and we just met today over at Marsha's. That's what I'm saying. That's how fast your community can grow if you get hooked up with the right people. They share you out. They'll follow your contents, learn about you, and they'll become your friends. And that's the main thing I'm doing on here is making friends. Because, like I said, that's the true treasure in life. You know, uh, love is a power. That's what I'm talking about in my community message. Evil ain't the way. Hate ain't the way. It's just simple math. If you put hate on one side and love on the other, and you made it a war, if you will, the hate side's going to lose because hate don't do nothing but destroy. Now, love, it builds, it takes care. So if you just go by time alone, the hate side's going to dwindle because they're not replenishing their ranks. You can't replenish your ranks with hate. Now, love, that'll build you a nice house. You know, hate don't do nothing but destroy, and so does anger. That's why I'm trying to communicate to people now. I've fought with anger all my life. I was abused from the time I was in the crib before I could hang my eyes, hold my head up, walk around, crawl, and speak. I vaguely remember laying in that crib and my aunt would come in and she had done it so many times they had this thing where, because they were young, they weren't allowed to pick me up unless I was crying. Well, they were children, and they made a straight out logical assessment. Well, if we make him cry, we can pick him up. And my grandma didn't know that. She didn't know that's the way it would turn, but that's the way it turned. So they would pinch me or poke me with safety pins because I was from a cloth diaper era. Uh, and I got to the point where I would see her coming, even as a baby that couldn't speak or even roll over, and I would start crying before she ever got there. And it didn't stop there. I've had a very, very hard life. I was abused by a lot of people. The system abused me, but I'm not making no excuses. I wouldn't say that I would change anything, because in actuality, I think by me being stricken with that abuse at such an early age that it get out of my nose there. It made me become aware of my surroundings a lot earlier. It may have kick-started my brain. I'm a little conceited on that fact because I believe I'm pretty damn smart. And I believe that abuse kicking on me so early, I had to become self aware and learn self defense and self preservation way earlier than a child should learn. But having been through that, it shaped me and made me uh, more advanced than average people. I seldom encounter people that are even on that level of my awareness. And like I said, I think I'm psychic. I don't know if the abuse had anything to do with that, but I think it drove me to improve myself in such a way as to be more safe in my own self. Uh, all this retrospect, I got that from being in prison, which I was locked up from the time I was 17 till I was 26. So I've had a lot of time to do this retrospect, introverted studying. All right, Siegfried came. What's up, brother? He is my friend from Germany, as you can see on his tag there. Let's see, I don't fell behind on chat here. Alrighty, alrighty, uh-huh. Alrighty. I'm gonna have to start. I need to get a better set of glasses because I look like a nerd with those. And I don't like looking like a nerd because I'm not a nerd. Call me a nerd, and if you're a man, I'll whip your ass. And if you're a woman, I'll make you feel silly because I'll show you I'm not a nerd. Now, no, I'm nuts, but that's the fun part. Y'all get to enjoy the nuts. And I don't mean like these nuts. That's reserved for the females too. So boys, y'all just got to do something else. Y'all don't get no play there. uh, nice, great dogs. Yeah, that these last few years have been kicking on my ass since 2020. I had to have an emergency operation at the beginning of 2020 in January. They did laparoscopic surgery the same day I went in there. Uh, it was during the beginning of COVID, and they would let my mother stay with me. I didn't get to have a second opinion or nothing, so I had to go with what they brought to me, and that was one of the restrictions. They wouldn't allow nobody to stay up there with you, so I had to make a decision, and I was in such pain. I would have let them cut off my leg if they would have made me not hurt anymore. And they gave me 15 minutes to call mom and tell her, talk to her before I actually rolled into surgery. And that was around 11. And we're talking about 12:30. They had rolled me out, and I was on my way home. You know, and I had just had my stomach cut open. So uh, they done a bunch of bad stuff during that time, and I will put it on here in such a way as that it won't get taken down, but the truth will come out. That's what I'm about. I'm about telling people the truth. And there's a lot of lies we live under all the time. And so many people just don't have the time to figure it out. Or they might not have the experience to figure it out. But I've figured out a lot of it. I have a friend who has two Great Danes, dancers. I guess you meant Danes. Yeah. Uh, I've seen some cool ass dogs around here. Um, Dogs are very special critters. All animals are. But the hardest part about them is they don't live as long. But I think in that itself is another lesson. Everything in life teaches you lessons, and that lesson helps you get accustomed to losing that which you love because it's going to happen. And even though they're animals, we love them, and it teaches you how to deal with love and dealing with death. Um, Everything here is for a purpose, and I've discovered many epiphanies on my own. Even as a child, I was having epiphanies. Let's see, make sure I ain't missed nothing here. Nice Milwaukee hat. Yeah, I like my tools. Um, I am surrounded by my tools. I mean, surrounded. I've got more tools than I got clothes. That whole rack, that's nothing but tools. Uh, Got another rack here, it's all tools. Both my closets are slap full of tools. Uh, I got tools, 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 tools. I like tools. My mom don't like me liking all these tools. But I like books too. And I know I'm going too fast, but that's because I don't want y'all to see all the mess I got in here. But like I said, I'm a little crazy, but I think a little bit of crazy is really good. I will show you one more thing here that got a little special meaning to me. I'm gonna show you what my father looked like when he was young. This is my mother when she was very young. See if I can get some better light on that. And that's my father when he was very young. He was a lady killer, buddy, let me tell you. And that was the baddest man I've ever known. But he was also a good man. So he taught me well. He taught me to carry myself like a man. And given a chance, I plan on showing some other young men and older men, if necessary, how to be a man. And if I have to go hands on, I don't care for shit. I'll go hands on. I'll teach you something, whether you want to learn it or not. But I don't generally like being violent. As a matter of fact, I can't remember the last time I had to be violent. Because I carry myself in such a way people fully understand I mean what the fuck I say. And that's one of the things I need to work on myself is the cussing. And it's mainly because that woman in yonder don't like that F word, you know. She'll give me a look that'll melt steel. But I've had that hard life, so it's hard to let that word go. And uh, the things that shape you, they shape you, but you still have to be in control. It's kind of like putting something on the anvil. You heat it up in the fire and get it hot, then you beat it, beat it until it starts taking shape. Then you heat it some more. You beat it and you beat it and you beat it. And when it gets close to the shape you want, you got to temper it by quenching it in some oil. You know, it's a strange process, but you come out with some good stuff. Oh man, I got the gypsy and the vanilla gorilla up in here. I just watched y'all's member video a little while ago with the shoe fly pie. I think I would like to try that. I like natural stuff and homemade stuff. I mean, I'm so tired. Hey, Cobalt, so tired of all this processed garbage. Uh, the stuff tastes good sometimes, but it generally ain't good for you because those folks ain't got your best interest. They want to make a dollar. So they'll make it taste and put anything in it if it'll get you to buy it. But high fructose corn syrup, that's poison. The raw the ingredients, the less processed the ingredients. Like I like brown raw sugar, and you see this little bit of redness through my face. That's because I ain't been using it lately. That's my shingles trying to come out of my face. Luckily, it ain't too bad. You can't notice it too bad, but that's puffiness right there. That's from the shingles and that sugar coming out my system and stress. I'm going through a lot of stuff right now between jobs. I might go down to unemployment commission and go take one of them shitty ass jobs they got. But it is what it is. You got to do what you got to do. All right, God bless and good afternoon to Siegfried. Let's see, there's Jeremy. Let's see, I make sure I ain't missing nobody else. This is actually a lot more fun than I thought it would be. Now y'all tired of looking up my nose. Whoop, wait a minute. Oh, we done something here. We've got to undo that. There we go. I was either getting ready to pin one of you or block one of you or something. Them big ass clubby fingers. All right, let me get back down here. All right, let's see. 17 minutes, 17 thumbs up. That's not too bad. That is not too bad. That is better than I actually thought I'd do. And I appreciate all of y'all coming in here, and I love y'all. That's not something I'm bullshitting about either. I say I love you, I mean it. And there's assholes in this world. I would stomp a mud hole in their ass. But I love them, you know. I don't know how it came to be. I guess through Jesus Christ, I found that it's love is what He wants you to do. It's like forgiveness. That's something else I'll share with y'all before I close out. Uh, Forgiveness is not about the person you've forgiven. Forgiveness is about you. Yeah, you. To see if you take that anger and animosity and you let it dwell in your heart, it will corrupt you. It will change you and turn you into something you don't want to be. So you need to forgive people that you have difficulties with and have wronged you. Not for them, for you. So you'll be a good person. Not saying forget what they done. Just don't let it hold a piece of your soul and dig a hole in your heart that you can't feel. You know? Love is the most powerful thing I have ever encountered. Period. You know? Love is the shit. You know? That's why people are so important. Because that's what you're supposed to do with people. You're supposed to love them. If everybody would obey Jesus' golden rule, do unto others as you've had them do unto you and yours, the world would be perfect. But people don't do that because they don't govern their emotions. They let anger dwell where it shouldn't. You know, a lot of people talk about, oh, that's water on the bridge, but they still hold animosity. You got to consciously drive that shit out of your heart. Replace it with love. Find a reason to love someone, even though they're not worthy of it in your eyes. That means you ain't looking hard enough. Because God said He wants everybody to love everybody. Simple as that. You know? That's probably the number one reason I try to love everybody, because God said so. Now, of course, you're going to encounter people that not going to reciprocate that shit. That's on them. You do the best you can by loving them. All right, we got some text going on here. Marsha said she'd be here, Dennis. Cool, cool, cool. I'll hang out a little while longer. Good book says if you can't forgive your brother and sister, how can I forgive you? Exactly. Exactly, John. He says that in a good book. I guess I'm the only I guess I'm the only who is in the future since it's Saturday. I do that all the time to people here in the United States because we're on the East Coast, so we 3 hours ahead of the West Coast, and I always look uh, at as being as in the future and they're in the past, because they talk about it 11 o'clock. Well, it's uh, 2 o'clock here, so we're actually in the future. So Air is right; he's in the future. That's kind of funny. I thought. I'm glad I met you, Air. Herr Siegfried. Uh, I learned what his name means. It means victory and peace. Siegfried means victory and peace. Now I think my first name, Dennis, I think it means worshiper. So it's a very apt name. I'm actually a junior. My father named me just like he was, and I'm honored by that. 'Cause like I said, he was a great man. He was not a soft and overly kind man. He would give you what you deserved, though. Um, Sorry I had to go. Glad I could catch live. God bless. Be with you always. You too, quiet listener. I love that. I love your handle because I done a lot of that, and doing some quiet listening and watching is how you can grow in the world. So I love that tag. Take care. It's 20 of 9 here. It's Saturday. How's tomorrow? Yeah. Yeah, like I said, this is my first stint at it. Well, last night was my first stint at it, and I failed. So I'm glad I succeeded. And holy crap, I've been on here for 41 minutes, 42 minutes, 18 thumbs up, and 12 lovely people in the house. I love you all, and I'm glad you came. And I hope to keep bringing you pieces of wisdom or humor or art. That's why I was honored by having the Vanilla Gorilla here with the Gypsy. They, that's their motto: find the art in everything. They are some special people. I enjoy watching them. I was kind of wondering, Gorilla, didn't you used to have one of these? I could have swore I remember you having one of these. What happened to it? What happened to that there stash? Didn't you have a stash? 20 more minutes. Man, are you trying to kill me or something, man? That's what he does on his show. He just bosses me around and tells me to do stuff. Make everybody laugh and makes fun of me. The stash will return thicker and bolder than before. Yeah, I was kind of sad because I had a very busy day. I didn't get to shave like I wanted to. I wanted to be nice and cleaned up for y'all, but you know, I had to cook supper and then I got stuck on Nitro's live. And well, I swear I have so much fun on Nitro's live. It is crazy. Yesterday they had Sergeant E5 on there, and I swear he was a funny, funny man. And I got to see him live after I left tonight. And you can do it. You can do it. Let's see. Since you live near Nitro, you should meet him. I plan to. I'm actually, yesterday, I was in a live that I had got blocked for 24 hours. That like broke my little heart because I was not being ugly. I was not cussing. I just had a difference of opinion with the two panel members, and I got blocked from there. But I went back. I apologized for being overly sensitive because I understood why I was overly sensitive. I'm going through a lot of shit, and you know, you know how it is when you get under a lot of shit. You lash out sometimes, and you get a little sensitive, and I got a little overly sensitive. I have no reason to be that way, especially considering the hard life I had. Shit should roll off my back like water off a goose. Um, Uh, Back to what I was talking about, they're going to do a meetup in Hanging Rock, North Carolina. And I think it's in March, like 2 weeks or a week and a half, something like that in March up in Hanging Rock. And that's my goal to get myself financially secure enough and get this house. Uh, I don't know. I'm thinking I'm gonna drop Mama off at my aunt's house. Uh, he's probably sleeping. He ain't doing so good. Oh no, Mama's feeding him. Get y'all a peek at that. He's not doing so good, but he's 91 in dog years, so he's my little buddy. He actually had some problem with his boys. They got tangled up, and they swole up huge. Man, that freaked me out. I was feeling that. I mean, they got big. Filled up his whole sack, and it was so big it was like he only had one. But we put him on some medicine, and that's cleared up now. But he's been prone to have them urinary tract infections, so we're hoping to get him some antibiotics soon. Uh, okay, we got Christine Fortunato. Nice to meet you, Christine. Uh, I hope I get to save all this with the chat and everything, so I can go back and find y'all people and come and hunt you down. No, so I can subscribe to you and support you just like you're doing me. I appreciate you coming in, Christine. I appreciate all of y'all coming here. Uh, y'all just don't know how difficult this is talking all by myself and verbal. So I'm about to get on StreamYard so I can drag somebody up here like Ken does me and make them do some work. Let's see. Should steal if he can drink cranberry juice. Um, I'll tell Mama about that. We might try that. Um, we do him good. He wants to do more, but he just ain't up to it. That's why I was talking about how 2020 was so bad on me. Right after I had that surgery, my dog Hoodoo got sick, and we tried everything. Took him to the vet. They couldn't figure out what it was. He was just wasting away. He had very loose stools, and I think he caught it from the ground, and he got over it, but only for like 3 days. He started pooping like normal and had his little pep back to him. And if you think Duke is beautiful, you should have seen Hoodoo, because Hoodoo was all muscle, and he was a silver brindle, kind of like the way I'm silver and the chins and shit. He was silver and brindle, and that was one of the smartest dogs I ever seen. And he just wasted away in front of my eyes. We couldn't figure it out, and it was hard. He actually died in my arms because I was not gonna put him down so long as he looked at me the way he looked at me, and I failed him because I tried to give him CPR when he passed. He was seasoned, and even in his last minutes when he was having loose stools, he got up to go over to get on the paper and poop. And after he pooped, he I could see he wasn't gonna make it, so I went ahead and got up to catch him, and he tried to jump from the paper to his bed, and I caught him in the air, so he kind of looked like Superman. But that just shows you what a trooper he was. He 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 knew his limitations, uh, but he was a great dog. That was a big hole in my heart, and that was February of 2020. That was when I shouldn't have been picking up anything over 15 pounds. And then about a week later, my mom had erroneously let our lease run out, and our slumlord sold the damn place right out from underneath us. Hey, Mayhem, I'm glad you could make it. Hannah said you was coming, and she was right. Uh, I'm glad you could make it. I've been singing your praise, of course. You had to go back and watch the replay. Uh, but he He was a little trooper. And then when he passed, this prick come in and he bought the place right out from under us. We hadn't had no notification until they tried to evict us with a letter from a lawyer, like that was an eviction notice. And he kept on getting in my damn face. And like I said, I just had a surgery. That saved that man's life, I'm gonna tell you, because he was on my goddamn front porch talking shit to me. And I'm gonna tell you, you go to a bear's house, you're gonna get your ass mauled. And that's what he should have got. So me losing my bladder might have been what saved his life, and that might have just meant to be, because I would have fucked his ass up. Him and his fat little muscle bound buddy. But anyway, this son bitch came up, he bought our house, tried to cut us out of having any time to move, kept coming over every 2 or 3 days. I'm telling you, I wanted to fuck his ass up. But anyway, we lost that place because of some dirty dealings. I actually think that the judge got paid off because we didn't give it like a month and a half, all told, even through all the court proceedings and everything. I know other people that they get 6 months, but they probably know more about the system than we did. And what went down is Mama, she's not as talkative as I am. And when I come into court, the damn judge wouldn't let me speak and made me just sit down because I was wearing shorts. I'm in the goddamn beach. Everybody fucking wears shorts. That bitch wouldn't let say I wasn't wearing proper goddamn dress code. Fucking bitch. She got bought and paid for. What happened there? And I can tell you how I know that shit works too. Judges are ex-lawyers. Lawyers and lawyers doing dealings. When I caught my time, I told my lawyer the truth, and he understood the fact of what I had told him, and he told me the truth. He told me if I had $15,000 cash, no receipt, I could have got off with 2 years suspended. And I said, "How's that gonna work? What's your cut?" He said, "I'll get 5,000. Somebody will get this thousand. Somebody else will get that thousand." And that's how the shit works. It's crooked, fucked up and crooked. Anyway, getting a little negative there. We're gonna pull it back, dial it back a little bit. Anyway, we got evicted. Was on the streets for 6 months, bouncing from hotel to campground to hotel to campground. We was in one campground. That shit was crazy. People on that campground making money hand over fist, but they got some people in their family just pieces of shit. And this one fella, he come up talking so much shit, but they wouldn't let him in his own campground. Uh, and he was talking about he was a big dick fella and bragging and shit. It was funny as shit. I had to put that story to paper because that shit was funny. Could anyone who connects, you'll connect back. Thank you. Alrighty, cool, cool. I don't have any mods yet. I'm gonna have to figure out how to go about doing that. I suppose I could highlight y'all and stuff. I'm gonna see what I can do here. Oh shit. Boom. How about that? I just made me my first mod. Boom. Made me another mod. And we'll do one more right now. Whoop, there she is. Boom. Ta-da. I am magic. I just made y'all's ass blue. So y'all handle it. Not that we're gonna have any people of trouble up in here, I'm sure. But y'all know what to do if you do. Y'all have permission to block, ban, and kick anybody. I might have to make somebody a managing moderator, but I'm just studying the little rules a little bit. I ain't never read none of that shit. I'm one of them people that, they say agree, agree. And Hannah is my angel. And I told her that yesterday. She made me laugh so hard I was crying. Because I said, Hannah, you're an angel. And she, in a comment, she texts back in the comment and said, "Yes, Dennis, I know I am." And yes, baby, you are an angel. We're all angels, I think. We're just in a physical form right now. All right, we gonna do 4.5 more minutes, and I'm gonna bail up out of here with our first hour. I did not. I thought I was gonna go like 10 or 15 minutes. Man, this is crazy. But my boss man made me do it. There he is, freaking my first mod. Masha the second, and Hannah, not the least, is the third. She is one of the greatest supporters you could have. If you ain't subbed to her, you need to sub to her, just like freaking in the mod. I mean, Masha, Mayhem, and Miracles. They're some great people. They won't lead you wrong, and they will support you. So, we're looking at 4 minutes. Whew. If I had more weight on me, I'd probably be sweating like a hog. But I don't think hogs sweat. Do hogs sweat? This is refreshing to hear someone real. You're a pro, brother. Well, that's because I've had to be real all my life. I was on my own at 16, and I ran with some bad people in my time. I was with, I was actually raised partially and supervised by some bikers. Not just some bikers, but the president of the damn biker club. And that dude was one badass, cool ass dude. Okay, who is this? Oh, got us another one in the house. How you doing there? Gamer Gone Fishing. He's another new guy. Just met him today over there at Marsha's. Like I said, if you don't know Marsha, you should sub to her. Go to her chats that she has every day, 5 days a week, around 12 o'clock. And it's about finding good people, supporting good people, subbing good people, getting subs. So if you want to grow, that's a good place to go. You can hang out with Hannah. She's another good person, and luckily, she's surrounded by a lot of good people, and she will support you and help you grow as well. Freaking, of course, is a good person. I'm all of y'all are good people. Uh, I'm fairly certain of it. You know, there might be a couple in here I'm not so certain I know, but that'll change soon enough. Uh, I do a replay on what I missed. That's cool. That's cool. You'll see. I've been shouting you out. You know, I'm a man of my word. Uh, I keep my word. Sometimes it kicks me in my teeth, but if you ain't worth your word ain't worth shit. Simple as that. Uh, my time I was locked up, I learned a few things, and one of the things is there's certain shit they can't take away from you now. They can't make you be truthful. They can't make you be an honest person, and they can't make you love them. So love, truth, and honor are some things that you got, and you can carry with you wherever you go, and nobody can ever take it away from you. Only you can give it away. Um, yep. Hila is another good supporter. Has Siegfried, the German YouTuber. That's a mouthful. Up, as photos against anxiety. That's another good supporter. Marsha is surrounded by good people. Freaking has a lot of good people in his shows. Uh, like I said, um, this is going very well. I think we're like in the last 50 seconds, and I'm gonna be ending it. But I'm glad all of y'all came in. I'm glad all of y'all made it, and it's probably looking goofy as hell. I know I'm sounding a little goofy to me because it's a one-sided conversation. It's kind of like I'm looking in a damn mirror talking. Uh, but like I said, I'll get better at it. I'll even get me a thing to hold my camera and all that shit. But y'all bear with me, and we'll have some fun. We'll grow each other's channels, and we'll make life what it's supposed to be. Good. That's my goal in life. Make my life good and those around me. That's another thing too. You get down in the dumps. Uh, Try being grateful for what you got. It's hard to be depressed, mad, disappointed if you're actually grateful. So every morning when I get up, I try to say hello to God and thank Him for another day. And then I go through my family name by name and I look in the direction that they are and I mentally send them, I love you and I hope you have a good day. Name by name, one by one. And that's how I try to start off every morning because it puts me in a good mood. And that's how I can gauge how my day's going to go. And today was a good day. Uh, you know, you can only make life what you got if you actually got it. And you only get it by working for it. So, y'all, I really appreciate y'all coming in. I've got me actually 1 hour and 1 minute, and I'm gonna figure out how to cut this off. But I want y'all all to know I love y'all, and y'all appreciate y'all coming in and supporting me. And as it goes on, I will get better at this, and we will have even a better time. But until then, until the next time, be true to yourself, love those around you, make life better through love. Love you all. Goodbye.